people would have offenses and they were drug related. They would have to serve jail time for that, but they'd have to go through treatment first. When they got out of treatment, which was usually 60 days, they had a choice to whether they could go to jail or go into a program, and we were one of those programs. People say, what really happened? So here's what really happened. The program was started with professionals in their industry that were well established at what they did. And over the years, for a number of different reasons, COVID, attrition, the folks that started the program, those people stepped down out of the organizations. And rightfully so, the students that were in the program at that time stepped up into those positions. It's a very stressful environment. A stressful environment for anybody that's been in the culinary world, but particularly stressful for somebody that is dealing with substance use disorder or addiction, and they're just right out of treatment. So it was a very difficult recipe to begin with. Although they did a fabulous job at what they were doing, there were some key issues that they weren't paying attention to because they didn't have the experience to pay attention to. At some point, they had money problems, and that's not uncommon for nonprofits. It appeared imminent that the organization had to shut down. I think that we can probably save this organization if we start with a foundation of trust. And that started a long journey, the long journey of due diligence, of trying to figure out what really happened. How did they run out of money? They did us a booming business. But we also knew that the amount of money they had to put into their programming, the recovery center, was a significant amount, and maybe the restaurant wasn't able to support all that or their donations. We knew that we were going to have to overcome a lot of hurdles when it comes to the perception that the community has. Look, everyone loved coming to eat here, and they had so many unique people that were in and working with the place. You could tell everybody in the restaurant that was here wanted to be here, and they were all one happy family. Had we not had some of those decisions made and the end results, the wheel today would continue to be spinning the way it did. Once we proved to the community that we're going to build an organization that's A, transparent, B, sustainable, meaning I'll never use donator money ever again to operate a restaurant. 100% of all donated money that we get goes to operating the Culinary Institute and the students that are in that program. The restaurant has to operate fully and independently, all on its own, and it's doing that.